Hey everybody, it's Sanford Brown, CEO and founder of Sellstate Carolinas and founder of Sellstate Select up in Mooresville, and I'm here with one of our fantastic entrepreneurs and partners, Mr. Jamie Young. Jamie, it's good to see you, my man. So we've just had a productive meeting here today with a lot of new agent prospects, and I thought Jamie and I would just talk candidly a minute or two about, what attracted him as our newest entrepreneur to the Sellstate family. He's got a beautiful spot. And sometimes it's just best to hear it direct from them. So let's talk about it, Jamie. I mean, you're up and going. You're cranking. The office is beautiful. But chat a little bit about. Let's share with each other a little bit about what really made the decision easy for you to join the Sellstate family.
Well, what attracted me to Sellstate is the all the tools and technology. Number one, that Sellstate have to offer to kind of automate your business. The other thing is, Sellstate has what they call an AAD program, and where they give back to the agent. Most firms, they don't give back to the agent, they take from the agent, and Sellstate gives back to the agent, 5%. Normally that 5% goes to the firm, but they actually give it back to agents. And that's one of the big things that attracted me to Sellstate, and the support that you get from Sellstate.
Yeah, it's kind of like rising tide lifts all boats. Share the wealth of those people that are helping us grow the story and the brand, and we all win together type stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty powerful, I know. So along those lines of the revenue sharing, you call it AAD, but it's basically a revenue sharing plan and sharing the wealth. Why do you think that's such a powerful incentive for people, and what excites you about it so much?
I think that as an agent, it was all about putting more money in the agent's pocket. I think the more money you put in the agent's pocket, the more production that they can put into their business. When the agent can't eat, is what I call it. That's when it's not fun.
Yeah, but when they start making sloppy decisions and crazy things, right?
Sure. So that kind of attracted me as far as Sellstate. They AAD program, that they do care about their agents to invest more and give them a higher commission split than any other company that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
So that makes Sellstate stand out, and makes it be a great company to work for.
Yeah. Well, on average right now, I think nationwide we're running about $1,400 or so, a little over a month for agents in the program. So it's about $18,000 a year is a lot of money. We got some folks making $100,000, $200,000 a year. So it's what they put into it. But just to have an opportunity for a safety net if something happens. For them, if they can't sell or if they want to take care of a family member to pay for insurance, there's so much flexibility that they can use that for, that if people really grab a hold of it, it's kind of a life-changing part of the Sellstate experience.
I call it an agent 401k plan, because nobody have a plan for the agents. If the agent don't sell, the agent don't eat. The agent got family, so they can take that money, use it as their 401k, and get paid every month, over and over again, unlimited, and that's what I like about that program. It don't just stop, and that sets it apart from any other structure that I've seen thus far.
I agree. So, I know when we were talking earlier, we were talking a little bit about kind of our philosophy in helping agents build a life by design, and a business that can support that other than being slave to the business, if you will. Mm-hmm. And I know one of the things we've tried to do that you've really said stood out for you was leverage technology in a fully integrated system to help agents take control of their business so it doesn't overrun their life. Tell me a little bit about how, from your experience as an agent in the field, how transformative that is for you.
Well, it's all about automation. I mean, the more time that you can save, you can be focused on building your business, building your brand. And I think Sellstate Power Suite have given agents the opportunity to be self-sufficient, and to be in 1,000 places at one time. Back in the day in real estate, we had to chase the transaction, meaning we had to get in the car,
Right.
Go and find the seller husband, find the dog, to sign paperwork and different things like that. But when you have a company that automates those things and that you can do everything now in a digital world, digital space, you have your CMAs, your listing presentations, all that's done up for you. Your marketing material, you got a marketing suite that's built within the Power Suite, and that's what makes that so awesome. You can utilize all those tools, and you don't have to do all that yourself. The company help you with that, as far as the technology. If you have a listing, they help enhance the listing. They give you all the marketing materials for that listing, and the sellers can appreciate that.
Sure.
The other thing is, that I've been with, ERA, and we talk about websites. This website is backed by Homes.com, and it's fully integrated IDX website, meaning that I can add any content to my web page.
Yeah, it's unlimited pages, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And ERA is just a page. Everybody's on look alike, okay? And I'm able to change it. I'm able to add different content to the pages. I can create as many pages as I want. I could put whatever I want to talk about on my website because they give me a website. It is my website, and my content is protected.
Yeah, so it's about empowering the agent brand, right?
That's it.
So, empowering the agent, let's talk a little bit about kind of the elephant in the room for a lot of technology platforms that agents have to go out and buy, or that they buy through their existing firms, and dig a little bit deeper into the integration. Talk about the power of having a single login to run your business as opposed to disparate systems where you're dragging and dropping and you're doing all that. Give me your view.
Again, anytime that you can save money, and time, you have to leverage it. And I think as far as the Power Suite, it gives you the opportunity to do just that, to save time and save money, because to build a fully integrated system that Sellstate have built, it's a game changer in the industry.
Right.
It's a game changer in the industry. It has a one login. That's one thing that I love about the system as well. You don't have to go into 1,000 different apps to get to certain things.
Yeah.
It's all there for you at the click of a button.
Yeah. Marketing, design, your buyer publications, your tour guides. I mean, it's all right there at your fingertips, right? I mean, even your posting to social media, Facebook, those things, it could take hours on their own. I mean, you just do it one spot,
I've priced it out. If anybody try to do this or build this technology, it's going to cost them more than $1,200 a month.
Yeah.
Just to have that platform, that right there is worth value. And I always talk about value proposition, because if you showing me and giving me value, which is I see with Power Suite, that's a game changer. I don't mind paying whatever it is, but if I'm saving time and money through the technology, that's what we need to do, and leverage the technology and utilize the tools that Sellstate have in place. You will be successful. They've taken the not success out of the game. You have no choice but to be successful if you choose to be successful.
Man, you're making my heart feel really good that we're doing what we set out to do. Hearing you use the system and the feedback that you've got.
Real great system.
So, just kind of putting things into perspective, even though we've got all that great integrated technology, sometimes you can lead a horse to water, they tell you, but you can't make them, drink. And, sometimes even though you've got great value, great tools right out of the gate, they're already starting ahead of the curve because you're giving them so much monetary value for one, time value for two, right out of the gate. But, we've taken it a step further, and I know you were telling me that you're getting a lot of appreciation for this. So, for example, our automated listing package for every listing that gets put into the MLS. It's pretty amazing to wake up and have an entire done-for-you marketing package in your email. Talk a little bit about that and the power of that.
That right there is another leveraging tool, that in real estate, that takes a lot of work to build those listing presentations, the marketing material. But Sellstate have it already done for you. If you have a listing and as soon as it goes live in an MLS, the very next morning you get an email and you have your whole marketing materials, whether it's brochures, different pictures, postcards, the whole 9 yards to help you enhance that listing, to a seller. I mean, that's important. They like to see their house in lights, and to have a company that's going to provide all of that. That goes
the website,
back,
flyers, the posts for Facebook and Twitter.
It goes back to value proposition again.
Right.
That's still adding more value to the agent, and that's what I like about Sellstate. They continue to add value to the agent.
Right.
And it's not geared towards Sellstate. They want the agent to have the value and the tools to be successful.
Yeah.
And in a nutshell, Power Suite within itself, they have they one-stop business in a box.
Yeah. I tell you, the one thing too that I think is underrated. I want your opinion on this, but one of the things that seems understated and underrated in terms of the value is providing those tools to the client right out of the gate. Really, it connects the client and the agent more by using and leveraging technology, so they have more time to build the relationship and actually drawing the seller in the process. Look at what Jamie did for me. I mean, they're sending the website that you've done for them automatically. They think you've done it. They don't know that it was necessarily done for you. So now they're a part of promoting the product, and it just kind of deepens that bond. How do you feel about that? Am I missing the point there, or is it obvious?
It's automation is key, and to a seller likes to see their home in lights. The more that you can provide that value to the seller, that's how the seller is going to be more engaged, with the agent, and in terms, he's going to tell his friends, he's going to tell his family, hey, look what my agent did for me. But the agent didn't necessarily do it. It's technology, and he leveraged the technology utilizing Sellstate Power Suite.
Yeah. I tell you, man, I always say it, you help enough other people get what they want in life, and you'll get what you want. It's actually a Zig Ziglar quote, but it's one of my favorite, But I got to tell you, I'm so excited about what you're building here. At Sellstate Executive here down in Charlotte. I mean, you're such a great part of our team. I look forward to you being a bigger part of our leadership. We could talk all day, but we've already had a successful meeting, so it's getting late in the afternoon. So, Jamie, thanks for hosting an awesome day.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Sanford Brown here, wrapping up with Jamie Young. Come visit Jamie at Sellstate Executive here on Tyvola in Charlotte, or any one of our other 11 Sellstate offices in the Carolinas, and growing. If we're not in your neighborhood, we will be soon. We'll see you next time. Thanks.